If you're in the market for a small crossover, but you find that Subaru, Toyota, and Nissan, they just don't have anything sporty enough. Well, thankfully, there's Porsche. What we're looking at today is a 2015 Macan S, and it is a small crossover with the heart of a Porsche. What we've got here is the 2015 Porsche Macan S. Now this is the twin turbo version of the Macan. It starts at about $49,000. Optioned here, you're looking at $79,000 and change. It has 3 liters and twin turbos. It's connected to a 7-speed Porsche PDK transmission, and it powers all 4 wheels using Porsche's all-wheel drive system. And yes, because this is a Porsche, that means the all-wheel drive is rear bias, and that's a good thing. So how does it all come together, and is it worth $79,000? Let's find out. Just because it's a small SUV doesn't mean you can't bring friends. There's actually a ton of room back here. I'm 6'1", my head isn't hitting, my knees aren't hitting, and I got lots of space. Even though we have slick design, it doesn't mean there can't be room in the trunk. If you take a look in here, we have tie downs, and under this, we even have a full-size spare. Very nice.
With the seats up, you're looking at nearly 18 cubic feet of storage. Fold them down, and it grows to just close to 53. Thanks to optional air suspension, a lower floor is just a push button away.
Okay, once we're inside the Porsche Macan S, we get an interior that is all Porsche. In fact, it says so right there. Nice leather-wrapped steering wheel. Everything actually looks really, really cool. But it is black in this interior, and it's super hot out today, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on before I talk anymore. But I need to find the on switch. It's right. It's not. Is it? No, it's not there. Is it? That's parking. Temperature. Does that? No. But that. Oh, that's hazards. Well, it wouldn't be over. Ah, it's down here. There we go. Now we're in business.
Because this Macan is equipped with the optional navigation module, we'll look at that first. Searching in the system is rather quick, thanks to a good size and clearly laid out touchscreen. Our default Starbucks search found the nearest in seconds. Of course, the same screen also controls the stereo. This one came with the $5,600 Burmester surround sound option. That was amazing.
One of my favorite things is the gauge cluster. We have a really big tack right in the middle, which has the PDK status in the bottom part. But then we have a speedo on the left that goes up to 175. On the right, we have an LED display. It's in one of the circle frames, and it's really cool because it's not just information, it's also my map. And it shows tire pressure and trip and all the stuff that you would really want to see in a quick moment's notice.
Now let's move on to more of the driver-focused features of this Macan S. Steering wheel controls fall nicely to the hand. Down the center is a series of buttons that control the suspension and the transmission. The PDK gearbox has a manual override, though there aren't any paddle shifters on the wheel. Radars and rear camera help with parking thanks to the nearly $6,000 Premium Package Plus. This also includes heated and ventilated power seats and a massive panorama sunroof, among other things. Now I have to admit, when I first heard that Porsche was coming out with a small crossover, I wasn't impressed. Sure, they managed to make something amazing with their Cayenne SUV, but lightning doesn't hit twice, right? Well, immediately I could see that I was wrong. This Macan S is something special and amazing. Though it shares its underlying architecture with the Audi Q5, it drives very differently. And if you're a fan of going fast, the Macan S is the much better choice. It looks, feels, and drives like a Porsche should. And if you find that the Macan S's 340 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque still aren't enough, you can always bump up to the 400 horsepower turbo model. It's like a cross-country version of the 911 for roughly $23,000 over the price of the comparable S model. So if you're looking for a fast, small, and surprisingly capable crossover, this Macan S may finally be the one you've been waiting for. I'm Ryan Douthit. For more information on the Macan, visit AutoNation.com today.